Welcome to Vito Doria's football vlog. My name is Vito Doria and I am a writer for Forza Italian Football. Today's vlog will be about all the transfer rumours and speculation associated with the Serie A clubs. Although the transfer window does not open until next week, there have been some moves that have already been organised and completed. I will talk about the big clubs for this edition, and I will start off with talking about Inter Milan. Inter have been busy already signing Monaco midfielder Jeffrey Kondogbia for €35 million, as well as Granada defender Jason Murillo. It is also likely that they will also complete the deal for Brazilian defender Miranda, who currently plays for Atletico Madrid. The Nerazzurri have also been linked with a few other players to bolster the squad for next season, such as Martin Montoya from Barcelona, veteran midfielders Felipe Melo from Galatasaray and Thiago Motta from Paris Saint-Germain, and they've also been linked with wingers such as Mohamed Salah and Ivan Perisic. There are also some likely departures such as David De Santon, who could be linked with a move to Crystal Palace in the Premier League, where he'd be united with former Newcastle coach Alan Pardew, and also Yuto Nagatomo and Marco Andreoli could be moving to Sampdoria. Croatian midfielder Mateo Kovacic might find his way to the EPO as well, as there is speculation linking him with a move to Liverpool. Juventus is next on the agenda, and if the Bianconeri weren't strong enough already, they've started to bolster their stocks again. They have signed Mario Mandzukic from Atletico Madrid, and they've also signed young Palermo striker Paulo Dybala. Also adding to the roster, they have signed Sami Khedira from Real Madrid on a free transfer. They also want to bring in some youth into their team, and that's why they've also gained full ownership of young defender Daniele Rugani from Empoli and Sassuolo striker Simone Zaza. Unfortunately, two of their key men look set to be out of the Bianconeri this summer. Carlos Tevez looks set to return to Argentina to play for Boca Juniors, and Andrea Pirlo might be playing in the MLS with New York City FC. And there's also Fernando Llorente, who might be moving to Monaco or even to Liverpool. But the big speculation is still Paul Pogba, with Paris Saint-Germain being the latest team interested in him, and they are willing to fork out €98 million for the young French midfielder. The next team we'll talk about is AC Milan. They have been looking at some big targets for this summer's transfer window, with the investment of Mr. B coming in to AC Milan. They have been linked with former striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he seems eager to move back to AC Milan. They've also been linked with Genoa midfielder Andrea Bertolacci, who is owned by Roma, and they want to get Axel Witsel, the Belgian midfielder at Zenit St. Petersburg, and also Blaise Matuidi, a teammate of Zlatan Ibrahimovic at Paris Saint-Germain. One other midfielder AC Milan would like to look at is Roberto Soriano, who was coached under Sinisa Mihajlovic last year with the Doriani. But AC Milan, they gotta show some ambition and try and make some moves, because they have already lost out on the Kondogbia deal to their rivals Inter, and they could lose out for the deals on strikers Jackson Martinez and Carlos Bacca. The next club I will discuss is Napoli. They've already made a signing in Empoli midfielder Mirko Valdifiori. He already earned his first Italy cap in the 1-1 draw with England earlier this year in a friendly. He has signed for the Partenope for about €5 million. Players such as Jose Callejon and Gonzalo Higuain could be on the way out, as well as winger Dries Mertens. Napoli seem to be going for a more Italianised team, as they target players such as Riccardo Saponara, Ciro Immobile, and also Matteo Darmian. Matteo Darmian is a left back and a regular in the Italian national team. He may be linked in a move that could involve Napoli players Duvan Zapata, Jorginho, and Omar El Kaddouri going in the other direction. Roma have not been making any big purchases as such, but they have made some rather low-key decisions in the transfers they have done so far. They have signed Iago Falque from Genoa, the Spanish striker, and they have signed his Genoa teammate Andrea Bertolacci, who they now have full ownership of. Sampdoria defender Alessio Romagnoli has returned to Roma after his impressive loan spell. Otherwise, the names that Roma have been linked with are actually rather high key. Players such as Carlos Bacca from Seville, Edin Dzeko from Manchester City, and Christian Benteke from Aston Villa. They have also been linked with Florian Thauvin from Marseille, as well as Mohamed Salah. In goal is probably where they need some improvement, as Morgan De Sanctis is starting to age, and they have been linked with Wojciech Szczesny from Arsenal, Asmir Begovic from Stoke City, and also Matt Ryan from Club Brugge, the Socceroos goalie. Lazio have not made any big name signings as yet either, but they have signed two young defenders, a Dutch defender called Wesley Hoot and a defender from the Barcelona youth system by the name of Patrick. The biggest concerns for Lazio in the transfer window are keeping hold of midfielder Lucas Bilia, who is linked with Real Madrid, as well as Felipe Anderson, the Brazilian who had a breakthrough season this season, and he is linked with both of the Manchester clubs. The players they have been linked with haven't been too high key either, but Lazio are looking to sort of buy low and sell high. Some of the players they're looking at are Liverpool reject Fabio Borini and former Manchester City striker who's currently at Celtic, John Guidetti. They're also looking at midfielders Granit Xhaka and Jordi Klassi in case Lucas Bilia leaves, but they want to add the defensive stocks by also adding Marco Andreoli from Inter. The final team I will be talking about today will be Fiorentina. They have employed a new coach in Paulo Sousa. Last season he was with Swiss giants Basel. A lot of Fiorentina's moves will depend on the type of players that Sousa will want for the following season. So far out of the current squad, it is yet to be decided if Alessandro Diamanti and Alberto Gilardino will stay on for the next season or if they will go back to China to play for Guangzhou Evergrande. They have been linked with Parma youngster Jose Mauri and also with Swiss international Granit Xhaka like Lazio. And they are also considering taking on Mohamed Salah on a permanent deal after he impressed in the second half of this season with the Viola. Players such as David Pizarro, Alberto Aquilani and Mario Gomez might find themselves out of the club depending on the plans of Paulo Sousa. Thank you for listening to this edition of Vito Doria's football vlog. Stay tuned for the following editions where I talk about the rumour mill and all the speculation in regards to Serie's middle tier clubs as well as the small guys. Thanks for watching.